Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. FB07 is officially here. I'm really excited to try out some of these new decks. Honestly, for anyone wondering, do I think that any of these new decks will topple Cell and Buu? Not really. I think some of the decks have an okay matchup into Buu especially, but I don't think any of them have a good matchup into Cell. Well, we'll have to see, but that's my early impression, right? So we're starting off, we're going to show some Piccolo. Now, these are going to be replays rather than like live games like I normally do. I took Piccolo into the new event match for FB07. I'll show you here. That's the championship, which I need to figure out how to get into. I want to try it. Here we go. So event match was for Shenron. You just need to bring any of the new leaders, build a deck. It doesn't matter what cards are in there. You go in, play your 7 matches, see how well you do. So we did end up going 7-0, playing Piccolo. Every match was Piccolo. Now what I want to do is I want to show 3, maybe 4 of the replays, just to give you guys an idea of how Piccolo plays into other leaders. Now this is an event match you do not want to miss at all. You will be kidding yourself if you miss it. The reason is there's the potential, right? You get your normal wins you get your tickets for winning games, and you get some of these tickets afterwards, but it's the rewards. If you get at least 6 wins, they give you alt art SR cards for FB07. This is crazy. No event match has ever given this kind of reward, right? I think you get one, not for all the SRs, but one for each color. Right, the only difference between 6 and 7 is that you get 2 extra SR cards, but you want to try and go for these 6 wins. Now, in terms of what leader you should play to get it, honestly, it's hard to say. If you're someone that doesn't put a lot of resources, let's say you're free to play, right, and you don't have the resources to get 4 secret rare Gohans for the Piccolo deck, obviously just forget about Piccolo, right? You're better off playing either Glorio or Omega Shenron. Those 2 don't use any secret rares in their deck. They don't need any secret rares in their decks. And you may have more success there, rather than playing like only 2 secret rare Gohans if you have them in Piccolo, right? You really do want all 4. And if you don't have the triple strike Goku, you're not going to play Shenron. You could argue you can play Frieza without the secret rare 6-cost Frieza, but I wouldn't advise it. So yeah, these are the 2 you're probably going to play if you're newer to the game, or if you're like a free-to-play player and you don't have the resources to get secret rares. This is what you would go for. If you do have the resources to get secret rares, I would probably recommend Piccolo. I think Piccolo is really strong. Piccolo, I think, does struggle against Glorio. I mean, Piccolo struggles against aggro decks, right? Because for 4 turns, you're not doing anything to control the board. So if you're up against like a Glorio deck, you may struggle. Similar with like a very aggro Shenron, you might struggle. And even with Frieza, if you fight a really aggro Frieza, you might struggle as well. So yeah, it's really up to you guys what you want to play. I think you can get the 6 wins with any deck you choose. But yeah, we're going to get into this. Now, yes, I did get 7-0, so I did get actually all the rewards. I'll show you here because I haven't claimed them yet. So we get these. Oh, actually, before I claim this, let's talk about what I got during my pack opening. I opened about 80 packs, and within those 80 packs, if we go over here, now I did spend some money to get the what's it called, the secret rare wild card with the SR wild cards. I think it was like $60. For me, it was like £45. So I did get that. Gives you 60 packs or 6,000 crystals, which is 60 packs. And then you get those wild cards as well. So I did get that. So let's go FB07. We'll go SR and SCR because that's what we really care about. And then we apply. So what we got, I mean, we managed to get all Bulmas. We got the Blacksmith Dragon. We got Gamma, even though this took a really long time. I was getting scared I wouldn't find the Gamma 2. After the first 60 packs, I didn't find a single Gamma 2, but I did manage to find all 4 in the last 20. Go 10 and Trunks, got a few of Piccolos. We got 4 Nova. I don't think we need 4 Nova. I think 2 is fine. We did only get 2 of the Gohan. I actually got the other 2 with the wild cards. If I show you here, because I think I have 1 left. So those wild cards that I bought, actually, it can give you alternate artworks as well. As you can see, I can generate an alt art Gohan, right? And then if I go down a bit, I got this Gohan. I got 3 Gohans, and I crafted the last one with the SCR wildcard that you do get. Obviously, it's gone now, so I can't show you. But yeah, I used the secret wildcard that I got from that pack, which allowed me to get another alt art of Gohan. You cannot get, before anyone asks, you cannot get this one. You can't generate it. I wanted to, you can't generate it. You can only generate this version or below. So yeah, there is that. Everything else, I got a ton of Gomas. Like I must have got like 10 Goma cards. This game really wants me to play Goma. I don't really play Goma. So yeah, I got a ton of Goma SRs. I did only get 2 of this Frieza. I don't know how many I'll need, maybe 2 or 3. But at least we can get one from the rewards for the event match. So that's pretty cool. Piccolo, I did only get 2. I crafted the 3rd one with one of my wild cards. We got a couple of Vegetas, have no intention of playing this card. We did get 2 Omegas. We're going to get 1 more from the event rewards, and then I may craft the last one with my SR wild card that I do have. And so yeah, that was all we got to. We just pulled 2 Secret Rare GT Gokus. We didn't craft any of these. And I did craft 1 of the Goku. I think I'll use a regular SR to craft this one, because all I was getting, I got 3 of these. So yeah, that's what we got from our 80 packs. Pretty much what we wanted. I at least wanted the 3 Gohan so I could craft the last one. We got the 2 Gokus as well, which was great. And then the rest of these, the SRs, the many we could get, the better. And I could just craft the rest. I didn't have many, so I used a lot during the manga set. But yeah, turned out pretty good. First one to claim these rewards. It's actually so good. Like, the value here is crazy. The value here is genuinely insane. And then before we get into these replays, we're actually going to do a multi. Why not? So if you have gems, crystals, tickets, whatever you want to call them, you have any, and you're about to summon, why don't you join me? We'll do it like a group multi. Hopefully you guys get some fire luck. There's nothing that I really need. I mean, if I get the God Rare Gohan, cool, I guess, but it's not necessary. If you haven't loaded up your client yet, you can pause the video here, load up your client, and then you can join me for a group multi. Let me know what you get in the comments. If you pull some fire, let me know. All right, we're starting this in 3. Hold on, let me see max. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if we get anything decent. Ugh, okay, we got trash. I'm actually just going to skip this because I don't... Actually, no, let's just go through. Maybe there's a fake out in here. The only thing we need is... I mean, we don't really need anything. SRs and Secret Rares, right? We'll take. I still think this game needs to have a way to dismantle some of these cards and get like progress towards our next wildcard. I think there's one feature that this game sorely needs. It also helps the free-to-play experience as well. Oh, art leaders actually. If we get any of those, that'll be good. But yeah, this client sorely needs that. It's one thing I've said since set. Well, I started making content on the game in set 2. And since then, I've been saying, oh, I got SR. We need a way to... Oh, no. I already have OR Omega. Got 2, actually. And the SR. Another Goma. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, we need a way to like dismantle cards, get SR, or get wildcard progress so we can craft cards that we actually really want. I think it'll be a great way to get more people into the game, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely needed for the economy of the game. I mean, a prime example of that is Master Duel. Master Duel has that kind of system. You can trade UR, I think is the highest rarity in Master Duel. And you can trade 3 URs for... You can dismantle 3 URs and then craft... What's that? Another VGR. And then craft another UR of your choice, right? I already have these, so it's just going to be wildcard progress. Another wildcard. Okay, cool. I mean, we did end up with 3 SRs in there. So yeah, if you pulled anything fire, let me know in the comments. Now, let's get on with these replays. I think we're going to do like 4. 3 or 4, we'll see. Ah, almost forgot. This is the deck list we're using for this one. Very similar to what I showed in my deck list for the FB07 leaders. Most of it is the same. It's just these last few cards, like the tech cards. I mentioned you can play like 9-cost Broly, you can play Secret Rare Goku, you can play, you know, if you have Gigantic Meteor or F Destroying Blow. I'm choosing F Destroying Blow here. I still have the 1 unlockability. And then I have just the 1 off of Broly, VR. The 8-cost. Now, I don't know if this is correct. It seems weird. The reason for it is because in some games where you have 2 Beast Gohans on the field or something, but you want to clear the board, right? You can play 9-cost Broly, which does give you life. It has its benefits, gives you life, and it does wipe the board, but it does wipe your board as well. That's the key difference there. It wipes your board too. Obviously, if you don't have the beast, let's say your opponent has ways to remove them, then fine. You can play 9-cost Broly, wipe their board if they have like a strong board, and you can kind of reset things, that's fine. But in situations where you have beasts on the field, you don't really want to get rid of them because those beasts double up as redirects for your leader ability. And so I decided just to gain the extra Broly here, right, which can remove at least one thing and can swing twice, rather than playing 9-cost and potentially wiping out my own board. So that's why I went for that. You can still play the 9-cost Broly if you wish. It's still a good option. I think they both have pros and cons. So yeah, that is why there's a 1-of Broly BR. If you don't want to play Hercule and you'd rather play the 1-cost 18, here's a slightly different variation that you could run, right? With the 1-cost 18. Instead of the Bulma, I've taken those out and added the 1-cost 18 from set 4, which looks for Android cards, right? 5 or less. This could be a good option. Obviously, it finds the 1-cost, it finds your Gammas, all the Gammas as well. Also it finds Earth Destroying Blow. So maybe that's an alternative that you might want to try out if you don't want to run the Earthling package with Bulma and Hercule. So yeah, I mean, the deck code will be in the description if you want to try this deck out for yourself. But yeah, let's go into replays and let's see how the deck performs. Okay, replay number 1. I'm going to put this on 2x speed. Now we'll get Shenron. This is okay matchup, right? We can, as long as we can get to 5 energy, we can start controlling the board. Obviously, we can't get rid of the 5-cost Omega Shenron SR. Alright, let's go. So, I should pause here. The key thing, I've mentioned this before in previous videos, I just did a deck list for all the new leaders. So if you haven't checked that out, you can check out there. I've also done a showcase on Piccolo before. You want to find Gamma 2 on T3, turn 3, and then the 4-cost Gohan, which we have right here, on turn 4. You need to find those 2 cards, right? You need to find them on curve every time. If you're going second, I said there's an argument to run, you can run Gohan on T3, right? When you have 3 energy plus the marker. Ramp 2 if the cards are in your drop already that you need, and then you can play like Piccolo after, or Gamma, or something like that, right? Or Gamma 2, I mean. That's something you could do. But ideally, Gamma 2, then Gohan, and then your Secret Red Gohan. So, let's go. I'm going to go through these quite quickly. I'm sure by now a lot of you know how these decks will run. Get our cantrip down, we draw 1. Now, there's not, in terms of how to swing into the Omega Leader, you can swing early, because they can't awaken until they have 7 Shadow Dragons in the drop. Right? They can awaken at 6 life, but there is that condition of the 7 Shadow Dragons. We always go Gamma. Let me pause there. Gamma 2 is always played on turn 2 if you have it, and you always discard something 3 or more. And for me, normally it's a Piccolo, the 5-cost Piccolo if I have it. You discard it, you draw 2, so now that sets up for Gohan later on. Let's hit the swing. We do have our Gamma, we have our Gohan, we have everything we need. They're going to go for the chain into Oceanus to get more Shadow Dragons in the drop. So they're on how many Shadow Dragons? They're on 4. We want to take out the blocker, we don't want it to stay for long. So we add a 5k. We play Gamma 2, we actually swing here. Because they can awaken anyway, at any point they want, so why not swing? We end of turn use the effect, we get to ramp 1 from our deck. They're playing Nova. I think we take these. He now has the 7 Shadow Dragons, so he's going to awaken. We'll swing, I think we block. Yep. I wonder if he swings again. Yes, and we take it. Okay, we're in an okay spot here. We're going to awaken, we're going to play Gohan. And now we can redirect to the Gohan unless he finds a way to get rid of it. We ramp 2. We play Pan for 1, just find whatever we can. And then we swing, combo the Pan. And I think we use Krillin here, yeah, just to lock down the Nova. So you can't swing twice that turn. Helps stall out the game a little bit. We have the 5k. We're going to activate Nova. And then he's going to go for the 5-cost Shenron chain. Sing Shenron, which we block with Krillin, plus another Pan. And then he's going to chain it into Omega, which we'll use a super combo for. Now, hold on, I think, okay, let's let him finish the turn. Alright, so we're going to use Secret Rare to knock out the Nova. Right, we get our 5 cards back. Now here, between whether we go for attack with Gohan into the Omega or into lead, I'm not too sure what the best option is in most scenarios. We do just go straight to lead because we do have Krillin, and Krillin can lock down the Omega, so we can't swing next turn. So we just, yeah, lock down Omega. We swing and we combo the Krillin because they do have the 2-cost extra. Let me see if there's one in his drop. That 2-cost extra, there's not one here. So one's energy, this one. So on my turn, he could play this. It gives his Shenron 20k, and he can bottom deck 1-drops. All 1-drops on the field. Right, so we just combo the Krillin anyway, just in case he has it. And we get the Krillin in the drop so we can recycle it later. Right, so bear that in mind when you are playing against Omega. So we swing 50, he takes. And then we just play Pan. Pan the card, we play Hercule. And we pick up 2 Krillins, I believe. Yep. Because we know he's going to go into the 5-cost chain again. And so we just want to keep locking down his Omegas while swinging at his lead. This deck doesn't have any way to deal with Beast Gohan. Goes for the Sin into Omega chain again. We use Hercule plus a 5k. And then when he swings with his Omega, I think we redirect it. Or we might use a super. Because he has not yet used the 7-cost extra card, which would make it a double strike. Okay, now he does. So if he attacks, we could have just redirected it. But he doesn't. We go for another beast, take out the Black Smoke Dragon. And now we're just going to swing with everything. We swing. Swing. There's the Whirlwind Spin is the name. That's the card. So you force him to use it. And then we're going to go 1 Krillin. We're going to lock down 1. And then we're going to swing with Gohan and combo the Krillin in case there's another one, which he does. And then we're going to go for another Krillin, lock down another Omega, swing with lead, combo the Krillin. There's a 3rd one. And then we're going to go Hercule and get back those 2 Krillins. We're going to block. I might have had to block with a 5k instead of the 10. But it's fine. Because I knew that the chain was coming, and having that 10k there to go with the 5k would have been nice. We take the hit. We know we're going to block the Omega swing if he goes for it. And now we have a 3rd Krillin, so we can go Beast into 3 Krillins. We block this for super. He's going to use his ability to draw 2 again. Play Black Smoke. So yeah, we're going to Beast, get rid of Black Smoke, swing with everything, and then we'll just play these 3. Right, I don't think we'll combo it off. Just play 3 Krillins, lock down the other 3. So we're gonna go. We play Beast, and he surrenders. So yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let's see what's in his hands. He had 12 cards. I don't think he would have lost. So let's see. I mean, these are zeros. This is 0. Another 0. He has no more of the Whirlwind Spin. He has 1 super combo, 2 supers, 3 supers. So yeah, he's definitely giving me supers this turn. Also, that was what it was. He only has 3 Omegas in his deck. He doesn't have 4. I think if you're playing Omega, you do want to run 4. Maybe they just didn't get the 4 that you needed. And so they wouldn't have been able, after I've locked down all 3, they can't play another Omega. So yeah, that was probably why he surrendered, now that I think about it. But yeah, okay, let's go on to the next replay. Okay, so replay number 2 is a mirror match, and that's another Piccolo SH. Now, the mirror matches can be a bit volatile. I'm not sure how the best way to approach this is. My belief is that whoever plays Beast Gohan second wins, right? Because if the first person plays Beast and you're able to, you just keep trading Beasts, obviously you'll always have the one extra Beast to them, right? So that's my view on this matchup. But regardless, let's get into it. Now, my opponent, let me say this before we start. My opponent's deck had 3 Beast Gohans and 2 9-cost Brolys, while I'm running 4 Beast Gohans and then 1 Broly 8-cost Broly. So that's the kind of the main difference between the 2 decks. Also, this guy was playing a lot of 3-cost Nappas, the Ramp Nappa, as well as the 3-cost Gohan. So we swing, we pick up a Beast. The one card we do want to find is 4-cost Gohan. That's why we're willing to take these hits, because we really want to find it. I feel like once we have the pieces we need, we can start blocking some hits. So we're going to play Gamma. We're probably going to discard the Piccolo and then draw 2. Still no Gohan. So we're going to take this hit. He plays Nappa. I was surprised when I saw it. I was like, why not Gamma 2? But yeah, this guy plays Nappa. I don't think you actively want to take life just to ramp, so I don't think Nappa's a good card to play. So we play Gamma 2. We combo or cantrip to swing for 20. Just to try and win like the resource war. We actually block this one. Now next turn, well, when we get to it, we'll see. We block this one, because we know he's going to play like Gohan or something. But he plays Piccolo. Right, so if he wants to swing with both of these, he can. He chooses not to. Keeps us at 5 life. You swing at Gamma 1, he redirects it. Now, okay, let's pause real quick. I play Piccolo here. One of my thought processes is to play Pan, see if we can find Gohan and then play Gohan. But part of me thought that I may not find him, so I just thought I was going to play Piccolo this turn. Maybe I should have gone for Pan first just to see what I can get. But yeah, that's what we went for. He blocks a 30. Now we Pan. We should have done it the other way because there was a Gohan in the top 3 when we played this. So I should have done it the other way, but it's fine. We block the Gamma 1 swing. Play another Gamma 1. I think we block it. Might as well block the easy hits. It's just a 5k. We block this with Hercule. It's a 30k we won't really be able to block, so we take those. Right. Obviously, he's on 7 energy because he didn't have Gohan, so he can't play Beast this time. We take this hit. And then he plays Piccolo. And we redirect it. We don't want to take that. Alright, we can't get rid of this Piccolo, unfortunately. So this guy has the board advantage here. So we are going to play Beast because we have to play Beast here. We need to clear this board. We get rid of the Piccolo. Then we play Gamma to get rid of Nappa. And now we need to clear some of these. So this is gone. I think we swing the... I'm not sure if we swing the 30 at Gamma 1. Oh no. So he took the 50 and I think we just leave it. I'm not sure why. I mean, to be fair, regardless of what I swung this Gamma into, he's going to block. So it's just not worth swinging, I guess. Just keep the combo power just in case. He has his B, so he's going to get rid of mine. He's going to combo 10. We're going to combo 10. He swings for 50. We redirect it to the Gammas. And then he's going to swing 35. We're going to super combo. And then here he might have another Piccolo, which would be crazy. No, he plays Gamma 2 and then swings for 30. Because I think you have to be, what is it, 6 energy? Yeah, 6 energy. And it's going to ramp him another card. So we play our Beast to get rid of his Beast. And then we're just going to swing at Piccolo because he can redirect anyway. So we swing Piccolo into Piccolo, which gives us a Destroying Blow for. And then we just swing Beast. And then we swing our lead into his lead. So we're fully expecting him to go Beast again. He goes Pan. So we thought maybe he didn't have Beast. We blocked the lead this way. But there's the Beast. Of course he has Beast. He's going to get rid of my Beasts. And then he's going to swing at Piccolo, most likely. All my leads, regardless, the swing is going to Piccolo. He swings a 30. We actually super to get out of that. And then he swings with his Beast. And we just let it go. He's going to ramp 1. So we're going to swing with our lead. He redirects it. I didn't think he would. I thought we'll just use the cantrip, but that's fine. We play Broly. Get rid of it. And then we swing. And swing once again. And he gives us another Earth Destroying Blow plus the Pan. If I had played Broly first here, it would have been better, but I honestly didn't think he would use his redirect at that point. He swings for 20, we block. Now, does he have another Beast? He plays Gohan. Gohan gets rid of Broly. Swings for 20, we block. And then he plays Piccolo. And he does swing. I'm surprised he swung here, given that he's at 2 life. With only 1 redirect. I thought he would have kept it just in case, but he swings. So we swing that lead. He doesn't redirect. He blocked. We play Pan, hopefully to find the Beast. That's what we wanted. There's 2 left in our deck. We find it. We play Beast. We get rid of Gohan. And then we swing into his lead, hoping he redirects. He redirects. We don't add any combo. He saves it, reducing his hand even more. So we decided we're going to go all in. I see the 4 open energy. I was like, there's no way this guy has 2 more Earth Destroying Blows because he had already used 2. If we look through his drop, 1 there and 1 there. So I was like, this guy's not playing 4, right? He was actually playing 4. So there's 1 Earth Destroying Blow. There's another EDB and Super and then 5s. He didn't have enough. I think I had the Broly that was left, yeah. That's what he had left, and we win the game. That's kind of why I have the Secret Rare Goku. When you want to go for that final turn, I think just going Beast into your Double Strike Secret Rare is really good. That's my thought on it. I don't know. But yeah, there's an argument for either one. You can replace Secret Rare Goku with the Broly if you want to. But in this particular matchup, if I had Secret Rare Broly instead of Secret Rare Goku, I wouldn't have been able to end the game on this turn. Because all my energy would have been used up on the Broly. And because he had Piccolo on the field already, I wouldn't be able to get rid of the Piccolo with Broly in the first place. So yeah. Let's move on to the next replay. Okay, so for these last 2 decks, I believe are both... Yeah, the last 2 decks are both Shenron decks. I'm going to show you replays for both. Now, I recently got a comment actually on the deck list video that I made about... Someone mentioned... sorry, I forgot your name. But they mentioned that they want to play like Shenron with more draw, not as an aggressive like mill deck, or more just get hand-sized deck. Honestly, I don't know if that's better. I don't think it is. I think you're better off going for mill. I don't know. Like, we need more testing to know for sure. The reason I say that is because you want to mill things like Krillin. You want to mill things like Kami and your Gohan here, right? The cards you're targeting, you don't want to draw these cards, ever. You just don't want to draw them. You always want to mill them. So that's why I think a mill version is a bit better. Obviously, the mill version is a lot riskier, but I think it's better. You just need a bit of luck on your side. Like I said, Shenron is a very high roll type of list. What I want to do for these 2 decks, I'm going to show you the 2 decks before we get into the replays, right? So this particular deck, this is a more aggro style, right? A lot of mill cards. You've got the Pilaf gang, you've got Giru, you have your Gohans, you have Goten and Trunks, 4 copies, and then you got the Goku, 2 Secret Rares. They're running 3 Radar. How many cards is this? This is a 50 card deck. 3 Radar, and then 7 Dragon Balls? Does it only show 5 if you look at the deck codes? Because when I played against him, he did have 7, right? But it only shows 5 here. Don't know why, but he did have 7 Dragon Balls. So yeah, we're going to check this replay, and then I'm going to show the other replay with another Shenron that had a slightly different variation. No lie, I like the way the Dragon Balls like flying like that. Ew. It looks cool, just the Dragon Balls just floating there. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's get into this. Here we probably keep this hand. Yeah, we have the Gamma 2, we have Pan, we have Beast. We just need to find Gohan. We are going second again. Let me put this ×2 speed. So they play Bulma. Bulma is the one card you want to find early. Allow him to get 2 cards from his life after adding 2 from the deck. And then he's just going to play Dragon Balls. I think he had a few. Right, finds Radar, finds another Dragon Ball, and then plays a Dragon Ball, mills more cards, and he's going to draw 1. So on turn 1, he already has 4 Dragon Balls. You can see them on the top right side, top right corner. So he has 4. We're going to swing into Bulma. You want to get rid of that card. You don't want to choose that card more than the one time they played it. And then we're going to play Pan. So he has another Dragon Ball. So he's on 5 on T2. Then he plays... Oh no, he milled Gohan. So he's going to mill 2 and then find Krillin. So great start, right? He only needs 2 more Dragon Balls. He found the energy marker so he can play Goten and Trunks, which is going to allow him to mill more cards. He finds 1 Dragon Ball. If he finds another, he could awaken this turn, but he doesn't find it. And we're going to take these sets. So let's just see, right? On T2, he has 6 Dragon Balls. Does he have one of the big boys to play? He does already, right? If he had 1 more Dragon Ball, he could have gone for the win. Well, not the win, but it would have been like detrimental, right? I'm going into my T2 and I would have had to deal with a secret rare. That's triple striking me. That would have been crazy. But yeah, that's kind of the aggressive style that this deck can play, if you're lucky, right? So we're going to swing into Gohan. We'll combo, we want to get rid of it, we want to kind of reduce mill as much as possible. And then we're going to play Gamma 2. It's crazy, we're on turn 2. I have 2 more turns, but I can't do anything. So he finds the last Dragon Ball in hand, plays it. And now he can just play the secret rare on turn 3. This is the ideal... Also, this animation's fire. But this is the ideal way to play an aggro Shenron list. And I'm just going to get back to milling, right? So the attack. Why should I block this? I don't think I can afford to take a swing like this right now. Now, what's crazy here? He didn't swing with his Gohan. I would have swung here. Not Gohan, Goten and Trunks. I definitely would have swung with this card. Even if I do awaken, it doesn't matter. I think he didn't want me to redirect. But I don't think you can afford, unless you feel like you're lucky and can get all 7 Dragon Balls again, I don't think you can afford not to swing here. Right? I still have another couple turns where I can't do anything. You need to take advantage of that. Is how I think you should have played this. We play Gamma, and we're not going to attack. I don't want to give him more cards. Right? He has a board, but he has no hand size. So I think I'm going to try and keep that way. We take the triple because I can't block it again. I simply don't have the resources to do it. We're going to awaken. And then we just need to block these 2 swings. He hasn't got 5 energy. Unless he found a marker, which I doubt because 2 Kamis are already in his energy. So we don't have to worry about the 5 cost Goku. Swings again, we block. And he has nothing to play. Cool. Now we can actually play and actually start blocking some stuff. So we swing. Again, we don't want to give him any cards. We play Gohan, we ramp 2. And I think we're going to keep 2 energy for Earth Destroying Blow. We can go to 1 because we have unlockability and we can block the double strike. So we redirect the double strike. Even if he tries to all in, there's no way he kills us, right? So we're okay there. He doesn't go for Goten and Trunks' ability to attack again. We swing. And then we're going to play Beast. We have Beast now. We're going to get rid of this triple strike. Unfortunately for him, he didn't find many more Dragon Balls. He only has 2. And then we're going to swing into Goten and Trunks. He's going to redirect. That's fine. And then we're going to play unlockability and get 2 life back. Right, the extra boost 15k would have mattered because he's going to block it anyway. That doesn't matter. He swings, we block, We're worried about 5 cost Goku here. That's why we haven't used our redirect. So he swings again. You actually take this one because you can redirect the next card he plays. He does have the 5 cost Goku. So he's going to set that up. And he's going to swing. And just, what the hell is that? Crazy. 2 Krillins in the Gohan. We're going to redirect it. And he's going to swing with his Gohan to mill more. He's on 4 Dragon Balls. And we're going to block that. It's back to us now. We're going to swing into Goten and Trunks. He's going to let that go. He's not going to block it. So we're going to play Beast. Beast is going to get rid of the Gohan. Oh, the Goku rather. I'm actually going to swing into Gohan first before even playing the Gammas. Because I want to get rid of some of these blockers. So we're going to swing again. We want to get rid of some of these. We have every intention of playing the Gammas to get rid of that Gohan, which we do. We just wanted to bait him to get rid of blockers first. So now he needs to find 3 Dragon Balls. He only has 1 card in hand. He just plays a blocker and ends the turn. He can't do anything. So now we can start going at his life. We've weathered the storm. And we can just start hitting him with everything we have. We're going to play Pan, hopefully find the Beast. We find the Beast, we play Beast. Get rid of 1 blocker. We'll swing with our lead. Swing with Beast, he's going to redirect it, which is fine. I think we play Piccolo. Yeah. We play Piccolo and just keep it there. We know we can't die. There's no way he can kill us. Even if he finds all the Dragon Balls he needs. Dragon Radar finds a Dragon Ball. Plays Dragon Ball. Mills 2, he needs 1 more Dragon Ball. Plays Goku. Swings. He finds it. Here's the problem though. He has 1 card left. If he flips, he draws 1. Right? Right here. 7 Dragon Balls. Draw 1 card, then flip. And if he draws 1, he loses. So, very unfortunate for him. We just blocked this. It really didn't matter if we blocked or took it anyway. But yeah, he tries to awaken, drew the last card, and we win that game. He couldn't have killed me anyway. Yeah, regardless, he wasn't going to be able to kill me. He can't get rid of Piccolo, can't get rid of the Beasts. So yeah, it was pretty much a win from there. So we're going to go into the next replay. Okay, so here's the deck list for the second Shenron I fought. This one's playing a couple of Oolongs this time. I don't know what Oolong does. Just 1 battle card costs a 5 or less, and they can't attack. I don't think this card is that good. It depends. Depends on the meta. Maybe into Cell, you can run some of these. Don't think it will make a difference, but you can do it. But yeah, this deck is running the GT Goku for some extra draw. I don't think it's even worth playing this card, I'll be honest. But it is something you can... No, you can't even claim this with Roshi. Because Roshi says that's be Son Goku, not Son Goku GT. So you can't even claim this with Roshi, unfortunately. I don't think it's worth playing this Goku. Outside of that, everything else is pretty much more or less the same. But the way my opponent played this was a lot more defensive. Also, this card is actually rubbish. Don't play this card. Don't ever play this card. Some of you may think this card is good. I don't think this card is good at all. Because the only way you can play this card... Let's say, for example, right? You have 5 energy and you've awakened. You have to awaken before you play this. Because it says if a leader is Shenron, you can play a card that costs 7 or less. The front side is not a Shenron card, it's a Dragon Ball card. It's only until you flip do you become Shenron. So, that's one reason why I don't like this card. And also, if you do reach 5 energy, I would rather play the 5 cost Goku SR than play this card. If I have the energy to play, right? Maybe there's some niche scenario where you can go like, you play this, you awaken, then you play this. If you have 2 secret rares in your drop, you play 1 secret rare with this, you play another secret rare with the with your leader ability. Maybe. But I don't think, honestly, I just don't think it's worth playing this card. The likelihood that you're able to do that, the double triple strike play, is so low, and you're making your deck wildly inconsistent by adding this card, so I don't think it's worth. But yeah, let's go on with the replay. This is the kind of like the draw version. They're only playing 2 Gokus in this one, which isn't great. You want 4, I think. And they only have 2 bombers as well. But yeah, alright, let's get on the replay. Oh no, I don't want to see his hands. Let's do 2 times speed. Hand is abysmal. They want to draw. Yeah, see, the first thing he did was charge it. Because if you get it early game, you're not gonna play it. I promise you never play this card. And that's 2 zeros you're adding to your deck where you'd rather play more mill or just something better, honestly. He plays Vegeta to get rid of my cantrip and then plays with Dragon Ball. So T1, he's on 3 Dragon Balls, which isn't bad for T1. You want like 3 or 4. We play Gamma 2, we discard the Gammas and draw 2. You always want to find like a card that's like 3 cost or more and superhero. Obviously, if you don't want to get rid of Gammas because you need the Gammas, or Gamma 1 rather, because you need Gamma 1. So yeah, they're going to mill more, add more blockers. Same old, same old. We swing. I guess we know how the deck kind of runs. I'm actually going to show you the hand to see what he has. We play Gamma, we swing, and then we ramp 1. So he plays his Goku, fair enough. Draws 1, he's gonna mill 5, finds a marker, finds another blocker. We take it, 1-8 life, we can take it. And then he's gonna play Bulma to look for 2 cards to see what he grabs. He grabs 2 Dragon Balls. Finds a Gohan. We take. He doesn't play the second Dragon Ball. That surprises me. I absolutely would have played it. So we're swinging at Bulma. I want to get rid of Bulma. We play Gohan, ramp 2. We play Krillin to lock down the 5-cost Goku. Don't want him to play that. Or swing with that again. The more we can delay his awaken, the better. And then we just swing into Bulma. Bulma's the card that we want. He lets us have it. And then we use another Krillin to lock down the Gohan. Now he plays the Dragon Ball. He's now up to 6. Plays another Goku. Plays Oolong to lock down my Gohan. He finds the last Dragon Ball. He added a Krillin from his drop to the top of his deck so he can mill it and get the blocker back. He's going to awaken. But look what happens here. He awakens. He's going to swing, going to block. Now, I'm expecting... Let me pause. I'm expecting him to play the Secret Rare or Gogeta, right? I think there's a Gogeta and there's a Secret Rare. So, he could have played either. That's what I was expecting, right? He didn't have the 5-cost card anyway to play. And even if he did, he can't play it because he's already used his energy. So I was fully expecting him just to go for a Secret Rare here. You get rid of these 2, you swing Triple Strike. Not bad, right? He doesn't. So I'm like, okay. It was weird, but okay. So we swing at Piccolo. Swing at Piccolo, swing at Vegeta. Get rid of it. We're going to play Beast. We're going to get rid of Goku. And I think we want to play Gammas as well. I think we play Gamma to get rid of the blocker. Oh no, we don't get rid of the blocker. Okay. We swing at Gohan. He's going to use the blocker. Also, I think I could have swung. Alright, he used his ability to bring out Gogeta. I think we could have swung with this card. I think because this was Marco's on it, I didn't swing. Or maybe I didn't need to swing. I don't remember. But yeah, let's keep going. Gogeta's going to get rid of Gohan. And then he's going to play his UI Goku. Swing, or 2. Swing on my lead. He finds 2 Dragon Balls, doing so. We're going to take the hit, because we're still not even awakened yet, so we just take the hits. We don't mind at this point. We swing at his lead. We play a Beast. We get rid of the other 5-cost Goku. Yep, get rid of that. Limit his abilities to gain those Dragon Balls, to mill Dragon Balls. We use Gamma to get rid of the blocker, and then we're just going to swing at Goku. Get rid of his draw potential. We're going to swing at his lead. Thanks to the Gammas, we get extra 5k, so even if we're not awakened, we're still at 20. And then we're going to swing 30. So I'm play another Gogeta to get rid of Beast. Plays Gohan. Rather than swinging at my lead, he actually swings at my board. Surprising. I mean, we did have a redirect, but still. We take this because we want to awaken. Alright, it's back to us. We find the Beast, thank God. We swing. We play Beast. I think I make a mistake here. Yeah, okay, so here's the mistake I made. We had 9 energy, right? And I play Beast. I send, obviously you're normally going to send like 5 cost or 3 cost or higher cards to the drop so you can then re-add them to your energy. But I didn't realize that one of them was an active Beast Gohan. It was an active energy that I then sent to the drop. So I now don't have that one energy to play with afterwards, right? So here I should be on 6 energy, not 5. At the time I didn't realize why that happened, but after playing the match, I then realized why that actually happened. So we're just going to go aggro. We can't die. He can't kill us. Even if he has the triple strike, he won't be able to kill us. So we can just go aggro at his life. We take it. We really don't care at this point. He needs to clear our board, and he can't. Unless he plays another Gogeta. He can clear 1. Or Piccolo Saiyan, and he's at 1 life. He's going to mill. He's going to play Secret Rare. Secret Rare can't clear anything. He swings, we redirect. He adds combo power. We block it because why not? It didn't matter anyway. And I think he surrenders at this point. He finds a Dragon Ball. He mills it. Okay, he doesn't surrender. So it's back to us. We swing 50. Swing 35. Swing leads. And we know that even if that's super combo, we just have to get to 40 to beat him. And then that was it. So yeah, that is the replays. I mean, yeah, Piccolo, into Shenron, I think Piccolo has a good advantage. I think the only way you beat Piccolo Shenron is if, 1, like the previous replay, you pull out your secret rare triple strike really early, like T3, and then you're able to get the next secret rare by turn 5. If you can do that, you have a really good chance of winning. But once Piccolo stabilizes into Beast and the 5 cost blocker Piccolo, there's no way there's no way to kill Piccolo. But yeah, that is it for the video. Those are the replays. I hope you guys enjoyed those. Yeah, just bear in mind with the whole when you have more than like 8 energy, bear in mind what energy you're using to send to your drop by Gohan's effect. I made that mistake. But yeah, deck is good. Got those 7 wins, so I'm happy. Got those extra SRO arts. Yeah, definitely go for the event match. Even if you don't get the 6 wins, I think it's very much worth trying to get it. Let me know how it goes for you guys. How many wins were you able to obtain during the event match? But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to more videos to come. We're going to try the different leaders, some of the older leaders as well. So look forward to that, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.